Dame Maggie Smith has graced both the stage and screen for more than 6 decades. From her early years in British theatre to her iconic roles in films and TV, such as The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, the Harry Potter series, and Downton Abbey, Smith has demonstrated a versatility that few can match. Thanks to her wit and commanding presence, she has become one of the most beloved actresses of her generation. Margaret Natalie Smith was born on December 28, 1934, in Ilford, Essex, England. Her father was a pathologist and her mother was a secretary. She was the youngest of 3 with twin older brothers. The family moved to Oxford when she was 4 years old. Maggie attended Oxford High School until she was 16, then she left to pursue acting at the Oxford Playhouse, where she studied until 1953. She started out in the theatre as an understudy at the Oxford Repertory. However, she never had the opportunity to step in for any of the other actors, as none of them ever got sick. In 1952, at the age of 17, she was cast as Viola in Twelfth Night at the Oxford Playhouse. She continued to act in productions at the Oxford Playhouse. In 1956, Smith made her Broadway debut playing several roles in the revue New Faces of 56. Continuing to be recognized for her talent, she joined the Old Vic Theatre in London, a company famous for producing some of the finest Shakespearean productions. Smith's range from light comedic performances to powerful dramatic roles made her a standout in London's West End. Laurence Olivier, at seeing her, asked her to join his National Theatre Company, where she played Desdemona opposite Laurence Olivier's Othello in 1964. It was during this period that she earned widespread acclaim, winning her first Best Actress Evening Standard Award for her roles in The Privateer and The Public Eye. Smith had a gift for delivering biting humor with impeccable timing, which would define many of her performances. It didn't take long for someone with her level of talent to receive offers for television and film. She started with small roles before quickly moving up the call sheet. Smith again took on the role of Desdemona in the movie adaptation of Othello, along with Laurence Olivier. In 1969, she starred in The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie as an eccentric teacher who is passionate about inspiring her students. The role would earn her the first of her 2 Academy Awards. Her second Oscar arrived in 1978 for her supporting role in California Suite. Maggie Smith has graced the silver screen in a variety of fantastic films, including Death on the Nile, the classic Clash of the Titans, Hook, Sister Act, Tea with Mussolini, and many more. However, most of us know and love her for her role as Professor Minerva McGonagall in the Harry Potter series, where she played the stern yet kind-hearted teacher. In 2010, at an age when most people might consider stepping back, Smith once again reinvented herself. She took on the role of Violet Crowley, the Dowager Countess of Grantham, in Downton Abbey, a role that earned her 3 Emmy Awards, 4 SAG Awards, a Golden Globe, and a BAFTA. Her sharp one-liners and ability to balance wit with poignancy made her a fan favorite, adding yet another iconic character to her storied career. Maggie Smith preferred to keep her personal life private. Her first marriage was to actor Robert Stevens in 1967. The two would have 2 children together before divorcing in 1975. That same year, she would marry playwright Alan Beverly Cross. They remained married until he passed away in 1998. In 1988, Smith was diagnosed with Graves' disease, and in 2009, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. The diagnosis happened during the filming of the Harry Potter series, but she continued to work through her treatment and was able to make a full recovery. In 1990, she was made a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, and in 2014, she was appointed to the Order of the Champions of Honor, one of the highest recognitions in Britain. Maggie Smith's influence on acting is undeniable. From her Shakespearean roles to iconic film performances, she has constantly adapted, evolved, and excelled, enchanting audiences and inspiring fellow actors for decades. Whether in the halls of Hogwarts or the grand estates of Downton Abbey, her body of work remains enduring, and her impact continues to resonate in the acting world. Maggie Smith passed away on the 27th of September, 2024, at the age of 89.